this episode, we talk to a station master, get stopped by the police, and I fall into a blackberry bush. G'day and welcome to Season 3, Episode 5 of Down the Line. Tonight, we are chasing NGG16 class number 129 from Lakeside to Gembrook on the Train of Lights. This is the last run of this run for 2022, following 2 weeks of very successful running, both on the train and from the line side. Basically what this trip is going, as I said, from Lakeside to Gembrook, and it's got LED lights basically on the entire length of the train to light up the forest that it goes through between Lakeside and Cockatoo and Fielder. This trip is a bit different to what most other trips we've shown on Down the Line has been, but it should still be an interesting episode. Come with us and enjoy the show. Alright, so we just got a shot at Lake Park Road, which is on the downside of Lakeside, and now we're heading to a spot beyond Cockatoo, mainly because we want to avoid the crowds in Cockatoo, because basically the entire population has been beside the line at Cockatoo Station and around the main road crossing there. So we're going to head up to Fielder Station and get a shot of it coming around the S-curve, climbing up the grade up towards Gembrook. Alright, so we're at Fielder Station now. We're actually on the upside of it, and we're going to get going around the S-curve, climbing up the bank towards Fielder. This should be a very good shot. I've already done this before. I did it, when was it? A week ago, and came up awesome. So we'll see how it goes again. Because it's the last night of the 2 weeks of running this, basically every man and his dog's out. Like, we saw at least 250 people down at Cockatoo. There's probably about 40 or 50 here. Shows how popular this train has become over just 2 weeks. So it's going to be really cool when it goes past here, and we'll get a few more shots after this. Bit of a calamity. The main road beyond Fielder has been blocked off by police cars. Apparently there's an accident further up the road, so we can't get the Fielder Bridge or Orchard Road shot. So we're going straight to Gembrook now via Melbourne here, and it's saying on the Google Maps thing that we'll get there at about the same time the train will. So we'll see if we can get this last shot of the down run, but if not, we'll just wait at the depot and get it coming onto the pit. So anything can be thrown at you when you're train chasing. Perfect example of it. You just have to work your way around it, like we're doing at the moment. Alright, so we made it to Gembrook, not before the train, but we're here, and we're going to get a shot of the loco coming onto the pit. The opportunities for photos here is actually really good, so we're going to try that out, so should look good. Here it comes down. Right, so this is Paul Woodward, one of the conductors on the Train of Lights for tonight. Alright, we'll try that again. This is Paul Woodward, station master for the Train of Lights, who's also coincidentally my grandfather. So would you like to basically explain what the Train of Lights is all about?
For the last 2 weeks, the Train of Lights has been a special event running from Lakeside through to Gembrook, where we've had capacity crowds travelling on the train every night and seeing the light display. The sides of the locomotive are all lit up, the engine's all lit up, and then they're projecting lights and images into the trees and the bushes, and it's been a great experience for everybody of all ages. They've really enjoyed it.
So the loco's just gone off the pit and it's TR time now at 7:30. It's going to go over to the consist now, well, run around it and couple onto the consist, ready for the return trip to Lakeside.
Passengers, please watch your step as you are getting back on the carriage.
So we are just leaving Gembrook Station now. We're heading to Orchard Road now that the road's been reopened, and we're going to get it climbing the first little pinch up out of Gembrook as it heads back towards Lakeside for the last time this year. Alright, so that was one of the most spectacular shots I've seen of the Train of Lights, climbing up the grade towards Orchard Road, which is the highest point on the railway line between Belgrave and Gembrook. Alright, so now we're going to go to Cockatoo to get it at the private crossing on the up end next to the down home signal. It's going to be like coasting downhill towards the Cockatoo Creek Bridge there. Should be a nice shot, won't get any noise like we did just then, but it should be a good shot anyway. So we just got an added bonus shot on the downside of Fielder. We got this a few nights ago and we somehow were able to do it again even with stopping at Orchard Road. It was a really good shot, a bit higher than the train, which gives it a bit of a different perspective. And yeah, now we're going down to Cockatoo and we'll get another shot before going to Wright Forest. So we're at the private crossing at Cockatoo and the train's coming now, and I just fell down a hill trying to get down here. How stupid am I? Can you shine the light on my hand for a second? Yeah, I've got one there. I'm really sore now actually, but we'll get the shot and then we'll go to right. This should be a really good one. We're right next to the down home signal for Cockatoo. So yeah, here it comes. So we're on Wright Road now, heading down to Wright Station. It's usually a popular spot for the train of lights, and this will be our last shot of the evening and the last shot of the train of lights for us for 2022. It should be, as usual, pretty spectacular spot, and yeah, we're just coming up to it now. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Down the Line, Season 3, Episode 5, The Train of Lights. As you can see, this has been an extremely popular event for the Puffin Valley Railway. It was thought of by the marketing group about probably 2 years ago. It was sold out in a day and a half when the tickets opened probably about getting on to 2 months ago. And there's probably more people looking at the train from the line side at the level crossings along the line from Lakeside to Gembrook than there actually is on the train, and that's just showing how popular it is because each train got sold out in a day and a half. Anyways, please like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you next time down the line.